6 students could form a 3 credit hour class. And if each one of those was 0.5, 0.5, 0.5, so you have 5, they do it in such a way that university still makes money. And they do that by paying us 5/6. You know what I mean? Like 0.5 in a sense, which is, well, 0.5 times 5. So it would be, you get 750 per credit hour. So if you got 5/6 of that, that's what the math problem would look like.
I see. So you guys take on that burden basically, which is, I guess, in some sense, because you're teaching less, but at the same time, for job security, it doesn't.
Yeah, right. Yeah, because it does suck if it's. I think I don't know if that's only for overload too, because overload they only pay us what an adjunct would get per overloaded class that we get. Like Gifty has 6 classes right now. Are you in any of hers? No. You may be done with all hers. And then Nikita might have overload too, so they have to pay
Gifty's
us.
A new one. I remember Gifty. Gifty's great.
Yep.
No, for some reason.
You don't have her class.
Whatever I have left, it's you and Nikita. I mean, I don't think I've seen anything else. I don't know if Gifty, she's got a PhD, right?
She does.
So she's teaching the later classes too.
She does. She actually does not have the practice courses because she doesn't have a license and an independent license. That's why.
I'm at that point now. I only have like 3 classes left in social work.
Okay.
So I'm at that point where I'm only doing. I think that's why Nikita is like that's it. It's like Nikita, unless you do one. I only saw Nikita, but she had Monday, Wednesday, Friday this week.
And you're doing exactly 12, or is it like 15 or 18 when you can?
No, I'm only doing 12.
Okay. And that's how you'll finish 12, 12, 12, and 12.
Yeah, well, 12, 12, 6, 12,
12. Hi.
Would you be able to help me after class?
I have 15 minutes in between this one and that one. What do you need help with?
I just need help adding a B term to my thing.
Oh.
But I could do it on my iPad. I just need help
Oh, you want to find one?
Yeah.
Well, do you want to come in and talk about it right now before everybody gets here?
I got class.
Do you? Who is it? Gifty?
Dr. Moon.
Dr. Moon? What are good B-term classes? You just need 3 hours of anything?
Yeah, anything.
Is that what it is? What about, I know there's some psychology B-terms.
Okay. Psychology B-terms.
I feel like there's I don't know if you care about it, but there's small business management.
Oh.
But actually, I took that as just for the heck of it because I was like, hey, that wouldn't be a bad thing to learn.
For social work, it's good.
Especially if you're going to go on your own and do try to do something. I took that one for my B-term.
Okay. I'm going to look into it then. Thank you.
Yeah, and come back. I'm here, and then I have class at 2:30 again. So come whenever you guys are done.
Okay, I will.
And then I got 2:30.
Okay.
All right.
I'll be there.
All right. See ya.
Yeah, I think I literally have field practicum 12, so that'll be just one of them. One of that only thing that semester. Then I have field seminar, right, which goes with it. I have gen practice 3 that I need to do. And then I need, which I haven't even seen, it says healthcare social work. I've never even seen that class.
Oh, are we offering that?
God, I hope so, because it says I need it. Is that not, or maybe that's one that
it's an elective.
It's an elective. Oh, it is an elective.
So as long as you take another elective.
What's it? Wait, what is, how do I know it's an elective?
It's usually the 4 that are, when you open up this thing, and it's probably file.
Because I only have that one down. I must have only considered that one.
That could very well be.
I have to. Now that I know that that's the I have to.
You took any of Karen's, UPP, both of those are electives?
I want to.
Okay. And then
I will if I have to, though.
I thought culture and social sensitivity is an elective.
I don't want that either.
Okay. And
then, no offense.
Also, forensic social work is an elective.
The what?
Forensics.
See, that would be another. I'll put that as a note. I would like forensics wouldn't be a bad idea because especially since it's like I may, who knows, I may go into criminology of some kind.
Yeah. Yeah, and even if you stay in hospital, sometimes you see kids that are suffering, and that's where the forensics comes from. Let's see.
And so the forensics would be the approach of like digging into the associations of criminal and like the effect on their like ACEs and stuff like that, and like how to recognize and also treat and/or like just support them in that sense. Oh, I see.
Child welfare, cultural competence, healthcare, older adults, and now forensics.
Older adults. I thought maybe I did take that one. So.
That one's not offered very often because
No, I
we
didn't know.
have, well, Gifty will maybe start teaching it this summer because she is a gerontologist. She has gerontology degree.
Oh, yeah, I remember her saying that actually. Criminal, what is that? What cultural? No, I don't want cultural competence. I don't want. Like the older one seems okay to me in healthcare. Those are the two I probably would do. Besides, and you said there, I don't see the other one on there you're mentioning.
Right. Forensics is brand new as of this year. We added it spring of this year. So forensics is another one.
How do you
And if
spell
they-
that?
FORENSIC, social work.
SA. What is it? FOR.
FORENSIC,
I see. Okay. I'm gonna check out that one too.
because that is a good one for, did you do research already too?
You know, I did the normal research, but I think I did social work research, but I need research, and I haven't seen that one come up either.
Well,
apparently
so
that's
we
a required
can,
course.
we can write a substitute for social work research into your.
No, I did social work research. Apparently, I got to do both, right? I did social work research in fall 2024.
Yes and no. We're making it so that the social work research is our research. It's
Okay.
just not in the manual that way. So all we would have to do is we do a substitution form for you.
So then I already did that. So someone could do that for me, right?
We could,
I did
yeah.
that last year. I did last fall. I did social work
Okay.
research and finished that course. Got an A in it. So then I would just have to replace those 4 credits with something else to complete the 120,
True, yeah.
which
That
is fine. I'm okay with that. It'd be nice to. I just noticed I've never seen research. I've
Yeah,
been checking every semester. I've never once seen it show up.
right. Oh, because it's sociology 2800. That's why you never see it in social work.
Sociology.
Yeah, it's SOC 2800. You can take that, or CRJ research. You can take any of those, or 4 credit hours.
Because I want to take it, so it's not even about whether I had to or not. I
Correct.
want to take it. I mean, you can never really have too much research. It's like,
You're right.
you know what
And
I mean?
that's-
It's like that's one of the hardest and probably most effective parts of our job if you want to go into.
Yes.
If you want to create your own, like the stuff that I'm ambitious about, like I definitely need to understand that better.
Yeah.
Social work research, I feel like it was good, but it was pretty crash course. It wasn't super intricate.
Yeah. Hello. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. Yeah. Do either criminal justice research or sociology research. Greta Winbush teaches Soc 2800 is sociology research, and then the CRJ research is criminal justice
Oh,
research.
so you mean instead of just the general research, because I'll be more specific in my field? Okay.
Yeah, because you've already taken social work, that could count, but I think our general research is Soc 2800. There's also a criminal justice research, and that's online if that's helpful. There's also in person. And then there's a psychology research too. I don't know if they let you into that one or not.
So I just realized it does say SOC 2800 research. That's sociology research, right?
It is.
I
And
that's why I chose that one, I think.
that's why we forever only had that course, and we just added social work research back in, and that's how we stayed accredited. We told them we're going to add our own research specific to social work.
I see. Okay. So maybe I'm even less. So technically I just need something to replace healthcare. It could be the forensics one
Mm-hmm.
or the, what was the other one you said? Forensics or you showed another one.
We have culture and social
Not
sensitivity.
those, older adults.
Older adults. She is going to try to add that by summertime.
Well, I might have to take that in the summer then. So older adults or forensics instead of healthcare if that doesn't show up. God, I wish you guys. Is that you know that like that is probably not coming back.
Which one is not coming
Social
back?
work, healthcare, social work.
I don't think.
They're gonna do it. Darn, see, it's silly because that's the most the world needs that more than any of these.
And I think the one challenge is she would offer it from 5 to 7:40, and nobody wanted to come at 5, and then
Which is understandable.
the class would always fail.
So, and she can't with the schedule she has. She's basically limited.
She
It's like,
works
I can't-
9 to 5.
Oh, that's cool because she's a healthcare social worker.
Yes,
right?
she works in like the VA and Right Pad.
And they
stuff
can't
like
find
that.
it. Obviously, they're having trouble right now. I can tell that you're having trouble finding teachers in general.
She's not good online either, because we've tried to have her do the online. She's like, and you have to get like accredited to be online. So that's the other
She's
challenge.
like, man, does she do something else as a teacher here? Or?
Nope, she only teaches adjunct.
So now she does nothing.
She works at VA or right
But I
pad.
mean, for Central State, she does nothing.
She
right?
doesn't do anything,
I see.
which really stinks because she's good.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. That's all I got then. I got one of those replacements, maybe the social work one, field practicum, field seminar, and gen practice 3. That's it. And then I'm done with the major.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I did. I kind of got those out of the way. I was kind of heavy on all the stuff I needed for the major. And so then I'll still have I'll basically be done and I'll almost have a whole year of just whatever the heck I want to take.
That is crazy though. That almost feels like fake.
I know, right? My senior year is going to be me doing whatever I want, not actually having.
Yeah, because I did it the opposite, where everything that I had was like slammed in.
And I feel like that's because you went the traditional route of like exploring in the beginning, right?
I did.
Yeah,
I
and
did.
you weren't my age when you did school, right?
No, well, undergrad, no. For like my master's and doctorate, yes.
I see. Yeah.
I guess my second master's and my first doctorate, yes.
If I was in my 20s, I would have done it that way too. I would have been like,
Yeah.
first let's do all these ones. But this time I'm just like, no, I know what I'm doing. I already mapped it out. Spent the last 2 years thinking about it.
Right. That is awesome.
Like,
though,
just get it
'cause-
done. And my senior year, I just want to have fun. I just want to do fun stuff and just not care about it.
Yeah, for sure. I had,
Maybe you can be able to come to more events.
I wanted to show you guys another option if you wanted to lead a group that we have at hospice. It's called the Grief Recovery Method. How are group observations going if you guys have scheduled anything yet? Have you gotten
So
observed?
okay, I got a question about that. How
Yeah.
is that working? Are we doing it in the groups that we have class, or that's like outside of?
When you lead it, yes, you're going to lead your group here. If you chose this one, you could lead us a grief group, but that's after you observe a group, which is this week is due.
Okay.
So you're observing either a mental health group, maybe Dr. Hunt or someone you know gives you access to it, or online meeting of Alcoholics Anonymous or Al-Anon family
Okay,
groups.
so the group here, that the group with us that we do in the class, we will go find one of those groups and observe it as a whole.
Yes.
Okay.
So that's the first assignment, and that is
16th next week.
Yeah. Okay. So you still have a
Yeah,
whole week.
That's
to do
why
that.
this week is my time to collect that and get it all together before next week.
Yeah. And
But
so
this
you
is our
observe, and then is this 4202?
Yes.
So I'll show you at the end of the syllabus. While you're observing, you can fill out this form. So you go to the syllabus, and here's your form you fill out. It's the group assessment project. Am I telling you the wrong thing? No, this is it. So
So that's what we're submitting, that specifically, just the questions answered.
yeah, the questions are actually the
Following
page
it.
after this. So this is the assignment for the group assessment. It requires knowledge and skills specific to the group modality. The group workers should be knowledgeable of group dynamics and have capacity. I know your book covers that too, to access a group as a whole, and our PowerPoints do. This will permit the worker to assess individual member behavior within the group context, intervene effectively on behalf of individuals within the group, and then intervene effectively on behalf of the group as a whole. This assignment fulfills a range of objectives, so it's going to provide you an opportunity to apply the knowledge you obtained from class discussion and the text of the dynamics to the actual process of assessing the social work group. The assignment will expose you to a social work group within the context, within the social work service community, and permit you to observe how the leader of the social work group functions in the actual group session. The assignment allows you to practice the type of writing that is used in record keeping. And I'm actually going to do something totally separate on record keeping, just because it's always changing.
Yeah.
Is all. So yeah, you identify a group, and I'd name the ones you guys could do. Which one do you guys think you want to do? Because any of them are fine.
You mean the list? I mean, I was gonna just. It seems like there's only a few that I can, right? Because Alcoholics Anonymous. I can observe one of my groups, which is easy. I can just observe.
Right.
I mean, I wouldn't observe mine. I would observe Stan's, which is at my building.
Yeah.
The other
Okay.
locator.
Yeah.
But just so like obviously just to be I don't know how to observe mine. I couldn't
Yeah.
observe my own group.
And the AA is an easy one to do because they're 24 hours a day. You can
Yeah.
you can go in person, you can watch them online, so you can do both. Open meeting, so remember that, because a closed one you have to identify as a recovering alcoholic to go to a closed meeting of AA. So if it is an open meeting, you don't have to contact the leader in advance. But if you're going to a mental health group, you're going to be like, hey, can I come see? Do you know who Dr. Hunt is?
Yeah,
Be like, hey, Dr. Hunt, can I observe one of your groups?
yeah.
That would be what it
She
was.
would, so yeah.
Yeah. So get permission, attend a single session, explain the purpose of your observation, acknowledge your awareness. You can even show her the form you're filling out, and then attend a single session, prepare the report that includes the following group assessment form. Present it to the class. We're just going to talk about it. So it doesn't, I don't want it to be, the formal presentation is when you lead a group. So that's kind of what I do. You're welcome to present it if you want to, but I just have us talk about it. And here's the form. So just like group assessment, name a group, primary purpose, credentials of the leader, like Dr. Hunt is
Oh, these are the
LSW.
questions for the observation? Okay.
These are questions for assignment 1, which is the observation. And then ideally it teaches you how to lead a group. So you're going to be lead 1 next month. And that's the next assignment of leading a group, where I have given this one as an example. You could lead one of the weeks of the grief recovery method. You could do girls circle, which I have to, relationship with peers is usually what it's found under. And so that's one. And this tells you start to finish how to run the group. Let me make sure. I know I posted it for you guys. Here it is.
Yeah.
Relationship with peers. It's probably still in my Dropbox. So this one gives you start to finish how you're going to want to run and lead a group. There it is, curriculum. So this is like every single group over 10 weeks that shows you how to lead them. You could pick any of these weeks. So you got, obviously this is for next month. So this is after you observe Dr. Hunt's. Then you're going to lead your own group. You come in, you sit up here, you run the show. And
That's the
so,
second assignment?
yes, that's a second major assignment. And then the third you can combine with the second major assignment is that it's a write-up of a creation of a group.
Yeah,
So
I'm going to just create one from scratch using it as a model and just use those assignments as an opportunity to kind of bounce off of it.
Yep. And you can use this and cite this manual, be like, I want to use the girls circle. I want to do week 2 labels. Well, when you're writing the paper, because it is like 8, 10, 12 pages, I can't remember exactly. I could look. As long enough, you can cite, like how you recruit somebody. How do you, this again tells you step by step how to go through, like part 1, conceptualization. Title's just the title, but the abstract is like overview of your proposal, introduce your client population, the primary problem. It could be girl circle, like adolescent females that are high school and college aged. Then you give the overall scope. You do some research into like the concerns or themes that, like, since the pandemic, depression has skyrocketed in college aged youth. Dr. Hunt specifically at a historically Black college is using horticulture therapy. So that's one of the groups we proposed for a $500,000 grant to get funding for her to do that. And we actually were awarded that last year. So that's another thing I wanted to show you, because you can, when you do your final write-up, and I know I'm trying to combine all the assignments in one, but it's because they're real world, real life stuff that you guys will end up doing as a practitioner. You may want to show grants that will fund you, like grants that have money, grants that say will fund a brand new greenhouse at a historically Black college and pay for Dr. Hunt to get materials to do horticulture therapy. But yeah, this literally has parts 1, 2, and 3, step by step, how to write the paper too.
Yeah, I figured I'm going to cite stuff to justify the stages in the the evidence-based stuff, but use my own clothing, as you will, like the scaffolding, and then put this, my information here, this is why, my content, the purpose of it all, how it affects people, kind of thing.
That's awesome. So yeah, if you like one of these weeks, you can see week 1, connecting with each other. Week 2, labels of women and exploring new perspective. Week 3 is expressing myself. 4 is accepting all different parts of myself. Week 5 is cultivating respect. Week 6 is giving voice to feelings. Week 7 is part 2 of giving voice to feelings. And week 8 is romantic relationships. What is it worth to you? Girl fights or girlfriends. People like that one to lead that. Week 9, and then week 10 is wholeness and completion. And again, I like it because it breaks down all the materials you'll need, what you'll be using in this group, what you enjoy in this group. Make sure it doesn't go offline there. So you guys should have access to that. It's crazy how many files
I know.
take to.
Soon, man, AI will help us with that too. The biggest thing that's going to be cool about AI is when they develop a almost like not sandbox, because those are inefficient, but like a thing that overlays your entire system, and you just say, "Hey, fix my stuff."
Mhm.
You say, "Organize
Right.
all my files by category." Make them. You could even give it like suggestions, and it'll just go, "Bam! Here's everything convenient for you."
Yeah.
I can't wait for that.
So, and you guys will see this when you observe by next week, like the characteristics of the initial stage, especially if it's like an open first step meeting in the AAs. It could be newcomers. The participants test the atmosphere, get acquainted. You'll maybe see a lot of people getting their sheet signed. Are you going to go in person or online, do you think?
I want to try to go in person.
Yeah. In person is awesome. Dayton should have 500 meetings. I've heard Cincinnati has 700 different AA meetings throughout the week, which is crazy. I think that's so many, because even if it's just like
Oh, that's fun.
5 people there, what is that? 3,500
Shows
people?
you how lucrative that business is.
Mm-hmm.
And that reflects exactly what's been going on. Like,
Yeah.
we've always had alcohol issues, but it's got, because of the depression outbreak, that's how we deal with it. A lot of people cope with stuff like that.
Yes.
Alcohol and drugs.
Yes, for sure. So risk taking is low, so exploration is tentative. This is when you lead your first group, because it is a little nerve wracking too. Like you're, as a leader, you're first meeting the people that are in your group, they're first meeting you. So central issues are trust versus mistrust and inclusion versus exclusion. There are periods of silence and awkwardness. Sometimes it's like I compare it to the first week of class. It's almost like the first week of class where it's kind of slightly awkward. People are getting to know each other. Members are deciding how much they will disclose and how safe the group is. Because that's another, we mentioned legal and ethical theme, is like we as social workers have to keep their shit confidential. The group participants don't necessarily. They can go blurt off stuff. You can ask them to, but they have no way to hold them accountable. Like they don't lose a license if they say, I just saw OJ Simpson in my addictions group, or I just saw, or I saw him in AA tries to have anonymity too. But again, how do you enforce it? It's just like a tradition.
Some of it too is actually, that's actually part of it. Like when you go like accountability, right? Assuming that you're not, purposely trying to prevent things, like defend too much stuff to like keep the addiction going, but you might go and be like, oh yeah, no, I've been doing good this last week, and a friend, no, man, I saw you at the bar, I saw you go in there, man. I know because I was there.
Right. Yeah.
Like,
So you're all
okay,
telling each
fine.
Yeah. So there is also anxiety over being accepted or rejected. That's like just human nature. You know what I mean? Like we all do, most people do like to be accepted. There are some that maybe you're a sociopath, but you don't give a shit. Like, I don't care if you like me or not. I'm thinking of No Country for Old Men.
Yeah,
Have you ever seen No Country for Old Men?
No, I don't really watch TV.
Okay.
I'd say
It's
you
a horror movie kind of, right?
yeah.
In a sense. It's just a dude who
Oh, it's
murders
okay.
everybody and
It's
like,
even different. Like lack of empathy is the most reduced version of that. But I'm more concerned about the sadists. Like there's people that literally take
Yeah.
joy in other people.
right. That's true. No, that's a
that
good
one's more
point.
common than sociopaths.
For sure.
Sociopaths like that's almost an anomaly.
That is true.
But
The
sadist could be a
sadist.
normal person, and just for some reason he kicks on hurting people.
And sometimes that's just like everybody's family members, sadly enough. Like,
Yeah,
why
it's,
do you?
it's the bullies. Bullies are everywhere. But
Yeah.
bully is a we compress the whole idea of sadist into a more pleasant version, which is called a bully.
Right.
Like bullies take pleasure. That's the reason why they are that way. They kick somebody and they they like
Yeah.
the person's got pain.
I know. I'm starting to think of my 2-year-old, but he's just 2 right now.
That's
so
normal in that. So
it
yeah,
is.
they're
It
supposed
is.
to get that's actually,
But I'm
if
like-
they don't get socialized until they're age 4.
Yeah,
You know,
he's
like,
the
it's
worst out
2
of
to
all
4.
of them so far, so it worries me because
Yeah,
like
yeah,
he'll
yeah.
just walk up and pop his older brother. Like, God, man.
Like, wait a sec.
Yeah. So, afraid of not appearing stupid. Afraid of appearing stupid. Sorry, afraid of not appearing stupid. I don't know. Maybe somebody wants to be stupid. Concerns about not fitting in, not knowing what's expected. Concern over communicating feelings and thoughts effectively. Have you been in a group before? Either one of you?
You know,
Yeah.
you mean as a client? Or-
Yeah, as a client too. Like both, it helps to see both ends of it.
I mean, I technically was in a church thing. That, you know, those back in the day, especially they had those gatherings where like,
Yeah.
you go to like a camp thing, you spend 2 weeks for like.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of, right?
I did a bunch of groups then.
Okay.
It was like a gap, they call it. It was a kids version.
Or even a sports team. You've been on a sports team? Or are you on one now? I feel like you run track, but I could be wrong.
Oh, I cheer.
You cheer.
Yeah.
So that's like a group in a sense. Like that's when you first started out, you all were probably eyeballing each other like what's she wearing,
It
like
was just, I mean, not necessarily.
yeah. You all get along?
Yeah, but not more than you did after a couple of days, right?
Yeah.
I always try to connect that back to like the group stuff that you guys might experience. When's your next trip?
My next trip is next Saturday, but we have a game this weekend, but it's home.
Oh, it's home. So you just like go from your dorm to the field,
Yeah.
pretty much.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool though.
Yeah, I literally stay right in front of the football field, so it's not far.
Oh, the NPC. That's the only
Yeah.
place I can work out on campus.
Yeah, I stay in PC.
Yeah. Okay. And then what out of town next week?
Maryland, Baltimore.
Damn, that's far, isn't it?
Yeah, it's
That's like,
7 hours.
so they're taking the bus.
Hopefully we're flying.
I was going to say that's a long, but
I
how
think
does
we are flying.
does Central have money for that?
We did fly the last game.
Really?
We normally fly if it's longer, if it's past 4 hours.
I didn't know that.
I
Yeah.
bet they get
Only-
discounts.
Yeah.
For
But
school
only
flights.
the World Court and cheer. Football drives because too many of them. And the men's drives.
Oh, are they pissed about that? They're
They
like,
do be mad.
I'm
but-
sure they're like, we're the ones you're cheering for. Why the
Yeah.
fuck we got to drive on the bus? Because that's a
Oh,
10-hour
I see.
drive.
Yeah.
There's so many of them. The ticket cost wouldn't justify it. Tank of gas for a bus. Basically, I get it. Why they have it? The more you have, the more likely you are to take a bus. That
Those buses are expensive too.
Yeah, so
Do we own one or do they rent it?
they
every
actually
time?
sold our Marauder buses, so we take the big charter buses now.
Right, so they have to pay like $5,000 to get one. I
Yeah, I
think.
think so. It do cost way more.
Okay. I had one other question. Well, yeah, where's homecoming? Who are we playing on homecoming?
We're playing Morehouse on homecoming.
Is that typical? Like, do we always play that?
No,
Or
we
is it-
normally play like Clark Atlanta.
Okay. Hello. How are you?
But we never
Good.
played Morehouse before, so
Really? Are they good?
I don't know how they are in football. We played them in basketball. They're pretty good in basketball.
Have we won yet this year?
For football?
Yes.
No.
Damn it.
So hopefully we win this weekend.
Okay. Are they close at least? Are they scoring and stuff? Or
They
they?
didn't even score last.
That's what I'm wondering. Like, is it even close or we're just getting smoked?
Well, they scored the first game. They scored, it was like 32-24
Okay.
for the home for the first game.
So they
And then-
can score.
Yeah, they can score.
Okay.
But last weekend they did not score.
They got smoked.
Yeah.
The defense was probably good.
Yeah.
I use teams a lot too because they are essentially a group. So like your cheerleading team, the football team that we showed in this first one.
So I could use my team as a group.
Yeah, I do want you to learn a mental health group though. So
Yeah, 'cause the group correlation there is just that forming storm. It's just that
Right,
that one. It's
correct,
not what
correct.
exactly. We're not just commenting on those things.
yes,
This-
I'm trying to make the connection in your all's head. But yes, this is for us to learn running a mental health group, observing a mental health group, leading a mental health group, and then basically writing up and creating a mental health group.
Okay.
So And there are a lot of correlations, just like the anxiety at first, being accepted, concerns of not fitting in.
That's more of the scaffolding too. It's just like they're correlated in the fact that they share the same developmental paths, but they're completely different in their structure and how to create them.
Yeah. When is your all's fall break?
I don't know.
Do we have one?
I think that's the Thanksgiving break. I don't know. Do we have a fall break?
Maybe we
That's a good
don't.
question. I actually don't remember.
I don't remember. Did we have one last year?
I thought
We
had
might
some-
have-
don't we have something around Halloween or no?
We might have added it all to Thanksgiving last year, but they might
Oh, I
have,
think we did add on Thanksgiving last year.
because it was all week. And now this year we might do the fall break Monday and Tuesday
Because I
somewhere
know for
off.
homecoming, we don't have no classes at all.
Oh,
That's what it said on the schedule.
well, maybe that's the fall break.
Yeah, maybe that's the fall.
That's probably, do you guys go home to the Bahamas for fall break ever? Never? December?
Yeah.
So
I
December
go
you
for
will.
Christmas, yeah.
Because you didn't go over summer.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, you did go home, but you just had that job
Yeah.
leading a group. You were leading groups every day, whether you liked it or not. So you had a month at home.
Yeah.
That's good. All of August.
Yeah.
And then are all of you juniors and seniors at this point?
I'm a junior. I'm a sophomore.
Oh, so you're actually, but are you ahead of schedule? Do you want to finish early? You don't know. Have you looked at your schedule?
Oh, I think I am on schedule. I think so.
But that is early to take a practice class. A lot of times we only take them junior. So a lot of people are cramming all three of these in their senior year.
Practice the practicum. That's
Yeah, the practice and practicum. They'll do like all the practice courses fall and practicum spring and leave. So do you do 18 every semester?
Yeah.
You will probably finish early. Do you want to finish early? I guess that's the other is like some people don't because it's scholarship. So you want to use your full scholarship, right?
True.
But maybe they would give you money for grad school then.
I know
I
it.
don't know if it transfers. They're pretty stickler about that. Because they'll kind of stop. But it's like, they're okay if you don't use it all.
Right.
What does the school absorb it then? I always wonder what that is.
Maybe they would let you get the MBA that's here. If the money is specific to Central and say you use it like a cheerleader or the football team, if you get 4 years or even 5 years if you're redshirted, some people get a graduate degree while they're doing their scholarship. But the only one we have here is a Master of Business Administration. But it doesn't hurt, you know what I mean? If it's paid for, that's just an idea. So, all right, I will get you guys through this. So with groups, if you do a here and now focus, the here and now energizes the group. So members are best known by disclosing here and now what they're experiencing. Being in the here and now serves as a springboard for exploring everyday life concerns. So sometimes that could be even like, what were your highs and lows of the day in the past 24 hours? What was the hardest thing you had to deal with? And I'll even ask you guys, and if you're willing to share, what was the best thing you got to deal with?
Today?
Yeah, the last 24 hours. I'll cheat on mine real quick. I had a no call, no show. I was at my private practice when I see clients 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The dude thought at 4, thought he was at 5, so he came at 4:45. So that my low was like, dude, I hate no call, no shows. They're hard to. But at 4:45 he came. I was still able to get a mini session and schedule him for Wednesday. So it worked itself out. I know that's a weird high and low of the day, but
Yeah, it's still early. I had a difficult conversation with somebody that I'm interested in. We've been on like several dates, and it wasn't negative, but it was the first. You know, you get those moments where you're like honeymoon phase. You're
you're getting real, yeah.
And then we're getting real. So like last night we talked for a while, and we had that first moment where like we both didn't know what to say for a minute.
She's like, I want kids. No, I don't want kids.
It was,
Like,
it was even less impactful.
Right.
It was so mild. It was just because we've been flowing so perfectly. Like
Yeah.
it was almost like I started questioning. I was like, okay, when's it coming?
Right,
Like,
yeah,
I was like,
when
it's
does
too
it-
smooth. It's going too smooth right now.
whenever you're dating somebody, that shit happens.
You
Like,
gotta wait for it. Yeah. If you expect it, it doesn't hit you as hard because you got to know like it's not supposed to. Like it's a bad. it's a bad sign if it's only going up the whole time.
Yeah,
Right? It's
yeah.
like it's an illusion.
It is. They can't be perfect.
Yeah, like let's get real with each other. That's what we did. We were just like, all right, now here's the real question. Like, what do you think about what's been going on so far? It was a fun, good conversation.
Okay.
But it had me thinking a bunch about. It was a much needed de-escalation.
She's in school
No, she's out. She's
or works at where you do.
She is she's I met her on an app a while back.
Okay.
She's close to Columbus.
Okay,
Yeah, she's a teacher.
that's awesome.
Yeah, she's cool.
Okay.
So even if we don't end up like getting close in that way, we decided that we're really compatible people in general.
Yeah.
So we'll probably still be friends if we don't. Not that that's it. We're still on that side. It's like date 5. So
Yeah, I know.
It's an
Dude,
important time, but it's like shit's get real.
It's hard. I got married at 40. 2019, 41. I got married at 41. So like starting at that,
Yeah.
it's just, you guys still get to be the younger, she's laughing back there.
Yeah,
Would
trust
you
me.
like to share your highs and lows? Not of dating. You don't have to give dating, just like highs and lows of the day. Maybe it was fried chicken Tuesday and you were happy about that.
Oh, I tried to go to the wow, but the line was too long.
What is the WOW?
So, it's
What does it
like-
stand for? Is it WOW? Is
I
it?
don't know.
I
It's
think,
WOW.
I think- I swear it stands for something.
The cafeteria?
Yeah.
What is it? Cafeteria?
Yeah, we went to the wow.
It's downstairs.
Yeah, downstairs.
Oh, you're talking about that little tiny market thing?
I think so.
It's
I
like, it
think-
looks like a little corner store.
No, on the side of the corner store where they sell the food.
I think I've never been there. So there's
Where-
the cafeteria, there's the stairs down,
Yeah.
there's the little convenience store.
Yeah, and right on the side of the convenience store is where they sell the food.
What food? Like hot food?
Yeah, it's like quesadillas, like burgers and fries.
Oh,
I
I
think
never even knew that was a thing.
It's the WOW. That's why it's the WOW. You're
Yeah.
like, wow.
Oh.
Okay, so that was the high or low? Was the low?
That was a low.
The
yeah.
low was the line sucked.
Yeah.
So is there a high in there anywhere?
The food would be good, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They need to make some food from the Bahamas, maybe even like a plantain.
Oh,
Plantains. What do you guys call them?
Is that
She's
how-
cracking up.
Yeah, 'cause
well. You mean a plantain?
The fried bananas.
Yeah.
Yeah. How did I pronounce it? Way with a twang, like I'm from the South. Plantain. Plantain.
Plantain.
That's how we pronounce it, plantain.
Platano. Le gusta
Plantains.
platanos.
Oh, plantains. Out here.
All right, then with the cheer squad, any highs and lows? Or just life in general?
No, I mean, not,
Is the living place good?
yeah,
Clean,
it's clean.
hot water,
It's very hot.
temperature's okay.
Yeah, I do need to see if I could get a little more cooler because it do be like mid, like it be feeling. What's the word?
Musty or like
It just be misty, like it just be feeling like
you're humid.
humid. It just
But like, why is every damn building on this campus that way?
yeah, like it just feels like no cold air is coming out.
I wonder if they're cheaping out on energy costs just because we're broke and they're just like cranking it up.
Gas leak in the cab earlier.
Was it nice?
A gas leak?
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's not nice.
I know. Could you smell it? Is it like the?
Oh, they didn't. They opened the cab late. So
Okay.
I think they got rid of it.
Yeah, it should be.
Gosh, I'm trying to think. Yeah, because if you're doing practice, here's the normal, typical in social work. If you are doing your first, say, some people do this sophomore year, they'll do these junior year, maybe that one too, and then those are senior year.
Oh,
But-
this is the check
That's
sheet.
basically
Yes.
what I did.
Do you have any copies?
If you email me, say, please send me a copy, I'll attach it right back to you. That way I know exactly where to go and how to send it. And like, yeah, if you're already doing, you've done 18 and 18, are you already at 36 last year?
Yeah.
And then you did 3 in the summer. So you're at 39 and you're a sophomore and you're doing your practice courses. Because you already took, did you already take these?
Almost to 60 though. I feel like practicum almost to 60. I think after this year, like 60.
Wait, you're already in the field practicum?
No, she did. She
No.
did a summer immersion experience, so to speak.
Oh, okay. I'll say you definitely should. I didn't even know they let you do that yet.
They do not.
I'll say they won't
No,
let you
but
have
she
it
found a
right away.
paid internship this summer, and I was like, do it. But they only let her do it if she registered for this dumb class we never offer. And so I had to quickly come up with field experience and teach field experience.
I see.
And I think that's because of the visa, right? Because, like, if you say you're working for the U.S., you have a student visa. You can't say you work. But if it's part of your field experience, it's a
Different thing, yeah.
stipend.
I guess
Really?
you,
Glasses.
Do they call it a stipend? How I
I
have
feel like that'd be the closest thing because they can't call it hourly or they can't call it salary.
correct.
Right? So that'd probably be the closest. Like, no, we just gave you a kickback.
So very quickly, I had to come up with like a syllabus. I had to make up assignments for you guys, and we got the class done, so it worked. But I was still disappointed they made you pay for a class in order to get money.
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
Say you only got a few grand, you got to pay $1,000 of it to a class. I'd be annoyed. So, but you've already finished these too, right?
Yeah.
You might be finishing in a few years, like 3 years, if you want to. You can slow it down, but just something to think about. No big deal either way. It's totally your choice. But if I was ever super organized, it's never happened. But if I was, I would have finished college 18. I actually was so unorganized, I had to finish that way to be barely on time. Like I was that far behind. I had to
Yeah.
cram in all of these classes and
See, they only get the FAFSA maxes out after 12, so there's no point. Like if I took more now, I would have to pay more in the long run.
It's the
I'd have
same
to actually
price.
pay. Yeah, well, they only give $3,000 period. And
so
then
you're
the
doing the
revision-
best.
Exactly, the remission does 3. If I take more than that, I'm just paying that.
But it should be the same price whether it's 12 or 18 hours, is my understanding.
What?
Yeah.
I thought it was per.
No, full time. This is how they've always done in colleges. So anything between 12 and 18 is the same price. 19, you pay overload. Just so you know, if that's helpful for your scheduling.
Well, no, I mean, I still the workload alone is enough for me. I
It
don't want
is,
to do any
right.
I can't afford it. I work
Yep.
full time, but I didn't know that it was. I thought it was per credit. The cost.
It is up
But
until
it's
12,
and then it's just.
but then
yeah.
12 to 18, it's the same
So they
price.
cap it. It's like, okay, so I'd be able to do it early if I wanted to. If
You
I wanted
could.
To. Yeah, no, I'm not going to.
Can you guys back me up? Is that right? It's the same price if you take 12, 15, or 18 hours. But when you take one extra, it's 250 per hour over.
Yeah, because right now for 12, it's around 6 to 7 grand
Right.
per semester. You're
And
saying
that's
that
the
even
same
if I took
for-
18 and still be around.
It
6 to
is.
7.
It is.
You guys, that's about what you're getting per semester, you know? You don't know.
Because the Bahamas pays for everything, right? So you just well, that's why you always take 18 because that's what's covered. But if you did 19, it's more. I don't know
That makes
why.
sense. I mean, it's just funny that they cap it at that. They're just like, oh yeah, after that you can take another 12. 13,
I know.
14, 15, 16, 17
Do
years.
you
I can take
live on
2 more
campus?
classes. Huh?
Do you live on campus?
No, I drive here.
Oh,
No,
You
I
from
got,
Dayton?
huh?
are you from Dayton?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, that's why I work full time. I got a place. I got to take care of myself.
okay.
It's probably more than the dorms, which are what, 6,000 a year?
I don't
How
think
much?
mine's cheaper than the dorms. Right.
Did you find good housing?
Oh, yeah, I mean, if you do the math all out, like, what are you guys paying per semester, 4 months, how much? Is it the same as the tuition? It's like
A
another 6 grand?
semester, I thought it was like, I thought it was 5,000 or 8,000 something. I don't know.
See, I feel like that's more, because I'm definitely not paying close to 1,000 plus for rent myself.
Okay.
For no way. No, it's me and my brother have a townhouse together, so I'm paying half of that.
Okay.
So we're talking a couple hundred compared to that. It would be way more expensive to
But,
stay on campus.
Are you renting it or do you own
Renting,
it?
no.
And is rent still
Yeah.
less than 1,000?
Rent's $1,250.
Okay, so 600 each.
Yeah, it's not.
That
it's
ain't
not
bad.
No, it's definitely
For
a
2
better
beds?
alternative.
2
Two
baths?
bedroom, 2 baths, 1.5 baths. So full bath upstairs, toilet downstairs, which is great.
Yeah.
Washer, dryer, dishwasher, all the amenities that you can have. Island kitchen. It's pretty
Older or younger brother?
good. My younger brother.
Okay.
We're only 2 years apart, so it's not.
That's how my brother is.
Yeah.
I was 78. He was 1980.
Yeah, my
So-
dad had a mating schedule.
Right?
We did. All three of us boys are exactly 2 years apart.
It is hilarious.
It's just that was when he had babies. Like 2 years more, okay, another baby. 2 years more, okay, another baby. It's funny.
We did that, only it was a year and a half. That's fine.
Yeah, it is funny. It is. It's weird how that works out, right? 'Cause it's in correlation to the last. Because you naturally wait a little bit. You don't want to have a newborn and then start being pregnant, right?
Yeah.
Like at 1 month in, okay, I'm pregnant again. But like
Yeah.
you wait just long enough for the baby to be like somewhat, not needing every second of the mother kind of thing.
Well, usually it also is tied up to the actual breastfeeding.
Yes, for sure. It's
So-
6 months at least.
Yeah, that is what it is. And so and then because what is that? Gosh, I should know this. If you got pregnant 6 months after you had the kid, then you're 15 months apart?
Yeah. I mean, technically, because it's 10, right? 10 on average, maybe even more. It's about 10 is the average, right? 10 months of pregnancy.
Yeah.
Is that what it is?
Well, it's 9. It is
It's
9. It's weird they call it 10, but that's because the first 2, they measure it 2 weeks after your period. So week 1 and 2, there is no baby. Then they're fertilized pretty much week 3, and then it goes 39 weeks,
Yeah.
which is really, so it does look like it's 40 weeks. I don't know why they call it 40 weeks, but
Interesting.
because that makes it seem like it's 10 months.
I
But it's-
I've had a couple of people that had pregnancy. They said it was from their perspective. Maybe they said it was more like 10 months of pregnancy.
It probably felt that
No
way
wonder it
too.
is. It's
Because,
like
yeah.
10 months, I
But-
swear.
But generally, yeah, it's so weird that they call week 1 and week 2. There's no viable anything, but they still call it week 1 and 2 as they measure when you had your last period. And then you ovulate in 2 weeks, then you're fertilized.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So you're actually born, you would have, instead of 40, it's 38 weeks. And that's like super cooked. That's
Yeah.
overbaked almost.
That's heavy babies.
It is. So yeah, as the leader, you guys would do your attitudes and behaviors that generate trust. You be careful attending and try to do genuine listening. And that's hard. It's like the more things that you're running, you say you run a lot of groups, that could be hard to remember all the crap with all the people. And they're like, my name is John or whatever, like it's hard to remember everything. So also understanding verbal and nonverbal behavior. Sometimes you can over interpret verbal and nonverbal behavior, like maybe I'm not having a great day and I'm sensitive and I think whatever somebody's doing nonverbally, I take it personal and it has nothing to do with me. So you could go both ways with that. Empathy obviously should speak for itself. It can be hard to be empathetic. You want to have genuineness, self-disclosure. So it doesn't give the caveat here. I say self-disclosure only when it is beneficial to the client. And that's kind of the rule of thumb we've done in counseling and social work forever. You self-disclose, you talk about yourself when it can be beneficial to the client.
Yeah, I think we misinterpret that a lot, right? Some people think that means never, but then they realize that actually takes away from empathy. Like if you don't share any bit of yourself and your human side, then you're not somebody that's related to them.
Absolutely. Yep.
You can't get deep into the details. You can't get too personal about it.
Right. Yeah.
Don't talk about this, how you reacted to a breakup, but maybe you mentioned that you've been heartbroken before.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. So that's interesting. Have you had the training where it's no self-disclosure ever?
Well, they kind of, what they do is so I've had that vague training. I've never actually seen even some of the most integral where they specifically, because if you give an example, they're like, oh, no, that's not it. I'm like, well, that is technically self-disclosure. But I think we just, the language we use is risk averse. It's like we over communicate because we're worried about somebody going in there going, and like demeaning their character in front of them and then all of a sudden losing their authority. What I mean?
Yeah,
Like where you're like,
yeah.
all of a sudden you go in there and you seem like you're worse off than the addicts.
Right.
It's like then you're just like, well, I don't really respect you. But I think that the fine line between that is it's more nuanced than we preach. Basically, when they teach it, they can convey the idea that you shouldn't. And they're almost like saying you should act like a robot and you should be this
Right.
example. And it's like, no, that's actually not how it works.
I know. I don't think
It's
that
like,
is
no,
helpful.
I can tell you get it too. Like there's a fine line between revealing so much that you are then not seen as the authority figure, but
Yep.
also I'd say it's almost, even though that's bad, what's worse is being so above that they don't even relate to you.
Right,
It doesn't
and
matter
then-
what they're saying, where you're saying if they think you're like, they're like, well, you don't understand. Your problems are like way up there, bro.
Right. Yeah. And then they might even try to take you out, whatever that means.
Yeah,
like just
exactly.
try to knock you
I
down.
like using, and it's truthful with me. I like using examples that don't go into the details. Like I said, like let's say if I was an addict, I wouldn't be like, oh yeah, there was a time when I was like drinking a bunch and peeing in bottles. You know, I wouldn't like go into
Yeah.
some gross detail of like being the worst version.
Yep.
But I like using like, I've been through addiction, you know, many
Mhm.
years ago when I was in my youth, and I do that, and it separates me from that earlier version of myself.
Right.
But it also provides, wow, he actually kind of understands what's
Right.
going on.
Yep.
Which is all true with me, you know what I mean? But
Absolutely.
it's funny how just that versus like the contrast would be like, oh, just last week I
Right,
or Andrew
yeah.
giving the details to it. It's like that's not
For
that's,
sure.
that's no go.
Yeah.
Even if it is a thing, you don't tell them that.
Yeah. Yeah. For sure. And then it does have caring confrontation. So I say a lot of times, especially in social work and counseling, you're balancing between, I don't like the word confrontation, challenge, empathy, challenge, empathy, challenge,
Mhm.
empathy. And you got to really build up the empathy first before they trust you. Then
Yes.
you can challenge. And it's a caring challenge, not confrontation.
either.
I don't
I
like
like
that
either.
word.
That's the hardest part.
Yeah,
This is the hardest part. in my
it
opinion.
is. It is.
It's so
And
easy
it-
to like, even if they start to respect you and they feel empathize with, you could with one word, too specific, too directed at them, and it's all gone.
Yeah, you piss them off.
And they're just
you
like,
get-
no, you don't understand.
Is yours mostly addiction recovery groups?
Well, I mean, to the extent that every single person who goes through depression has some addiction, yes.
Right. Okay.
I mean,
for sure.
technically you could say that for sure. I don't know if there's ever been a case where I didn't realize that, oh yeah, you're coping wrong.
Yes.
You're overcompensating over here. That's why you're having the issues, not because you have issues.
Right.
We all have issues. We all have things we struggle with. Right?
Yeah.
It's not that. Some people focus too much on it. Oh, it's because I'm so worse off. I'm such a victim. It's like, no, it's because you aren't handling that well. And
Yep.
what you're producing is bad outcomes in your life. And
Right.
This is the way where you got to be careful because you can make it's really their problem, right?
Yeah.
And now in the long
Yeah.
run, it's like you're the reason why you're not getting anywhere, not because of the world. But
Yeah.
you can't say that. You got to like kind of step into it slowly.
Oh, I know, because they'll
Redirected.
they'll
and
shut you
down.
off. Yeah,
Exactly.
they'll be like, "Fuck you."
Yep, they're like, how dare you? You be
Yeah.
mine. It's like, well, yeah, no, it's
For
a
sure.
dance. It's a very, very subtle dance.
So yeah, and then goals. This is another thing that I show in the writing piece, but we always like for Medicare and Medicaid to build Medicare and Medicaid, we've got to have goals. You got to have a treatment plan. You got to have goals, and then objectives under those goals. So the main task, helping them formulate clear and specific goals. It could be pee clean for my probation officer. It could be graduate from this stupid program. You know, you try to make it more positive, but finish successfully and become self-supporting. Because the absence of goals might lead to considerable floundering and aimless sessions. That's even true in counseling when you have somebody, and probably why they make you have a goal. And then identifying them, it is collaborative. Like, what would you like as a goal? I had a kid last night, well, he's 17. I'm like, well, are there any goals you and mom would consider together? And they were kind of open to it, but
Was some of the group trying to help them with their relationship too? And they're like,
and this was just
Together.
individual counseling, but yes. So I'm sorry I didn't say it was individual counseling, but goals both in the group and in individual counseling are very similar. But with, say, a depression group, it would probably be specific to depression. If it was a trauma group, specific to trauma. But then individualized goals on top of that, maybe it is like addiction might be like quitting the weed, but I don't have a problem with alcohol. I know now weed is legal, but in the old days, the weed was the easy one to make it a goal because it was not legal. So like pee clean, get off probation, drink normally if there is such a thing.
Yeah. So it might even be something like, oh, reduce it. Like now, if you're smoking 5 times a day, I want you to reduce it to the one. You know, try to compartmentalize it. Those
Yeah.
kind of goals. Yeah, I like those kind of communications.
Yeah, those are a good one. Is it's
Realistic.
also not judgy. Is I don't want to come across like you can't smoke and drink. You'd be a dumbass to do that. Like I say, I realize how hard it is to quit smoking. I know how hard it is to quit drinking. I've done both, and it's very hard. So, I have empathy with that. So you assist them in goal setting. So maybe it's a contract, maybe it's a homework assignment. I was going to say, I hope we didn't lose somebody, but we still have a backpack here, so that's good. And it's on film. We got review the tape if you have to. We got the tape. Group norms. You might enable group to attain its goals can be implicit or explicit. I'll go back to this one just so you can get it. So if you're leading the group, you do goals also. Well, so you want to build trust first whenever you're leading a group, kind of the way Dr. Hunt does. Do you guys all see Dr. Hunt? Do you all know Dr. Hunt? She's always walking around giving hugs.
She's a
Yeah.
counselor for the facility.
She's the main counselor of this whole campus.
She actually led a group for cheer.
Did she really?
Yeah, she came and she was like
Boy,
talking to us and stuff.
how was that?
It was good.
Really? Do you remember anything you'd be willing to share, or was it like?
I remember her just talking about like being a team or something like that. I don't
Mhm.
remember exactly
Right.
everything, but she did come for one of our practice days and just talk to us for about like 2 hours.
That's awesome. Okay. So the way she does too, but like leader attitudes and behaviors that generate trust, like careful attending, genuine listening, understanding the verbal and nonverbal behavior. Empathy is one of the hardest. Self-disclosure is okay when it does help the group. Like maybe, actually, Dr. Greta Winbush was a cheerleader at Central State 40 years ago, 50 years ago. So she would be good too. Is like that would be self-disclosing. Like when I was on the cheer team, there was challenges and competition and this, and then that's how you garner respect. And it says caring confrontation. I changed that to the word challenge, because in counseling they say you build up empathy, then you challenge your people to challenge them to be a team, like what you said. So empathy, challenge. I say balance between empathy and challenge is pretty much how you do it. And then establishing a goal, maybe you have them write it up with you together. You got to do something, because the absence of goals could lead to considerable floundering or aimless sessions or just talking about nothingness. And yeah, do it with them so it is collaborative, and then you can help them write it out. And then with group norms, here's some examples, like expectation of promptness, regular attendance, the norm of sharing oneself in personal ways, the expectation of giving meaningful feedback. Members are encouraged to offer both support and challenge to others. So they did use the word challenge here. I don't know why they didn't do that with the confrontation. But members functioning within here and now context of the group. So like try to keep it just for today, whatever it may be. We're down to our last few slides here. So effective therapeutic relationships, there's research on it. So there's considerable evidence of the importance of positive therapist-client relationship. It's a contributing factor to positive change in clients. I've seen all that research, and I believe it too. The ones that were only assholes in addiction recovery, I understand the tough love component, but I don't think it always works. So that's why you do want some form of a relationship. So strive to develop a reasonably open therapeutic style with appropriate and facilitative self-disclosure. And then 3 key constructs capture the essence of the therapeutic relationship. It's group climate, cohesion, and alliances. And making sure you're not like playing favorites. So when it says alliance, it's not like you've got favorites in the group or something, because that could be dangerous too, honestly.
Yeah, more like an alliance team. We're all here together painting a painting to try to understand. We're not one artist is the key,
Do you guys ever watch the show where they intervention? They come in and somebody has to quit and get sober.
I think I've seen some of it.
That's almost aggressive confrontation. So they say aggressive confrontation is cited in reviews of research as the leadership style with the highest risks. So say you go to intervention.
That's probably why they use it as a last resort.
Right.
You think someone's going to die otherwise.
Right.
Like,
And
hey,
sometimes
man,
it
this or
is.
nothing.
Sometimes it is
It
that.
is. It's like we got to let them know that all their support systems are going to disappear if they keep this up.
Yeah, so this was a popular TV show forever. They're even up to date. I guess they're still going on. 6 to 8 grams of fentanyl daily.
Jesus
I
Christ.
know.
God, his tongue is I'm surprised his brain didn't just shut down.
I know.
Wow.
And that's mom. So
This program contains subject matter and language that may be disturbing to some viewers. Viewer discretion is advised.
looks like
My
Canada.
name's Danielle. I'm 38 years old, and I am a mother. I do have 5 kids.
Oh, she was a wonderful mother. She took great pride in being a mother.
She was.
Danielle's always been a beautiful girl. Energetic,
Okay.
fun.
Yeah, do it all over again. Haley! Haley!
What?
I can't find my purse, my dome, everything. Everything's just gone. I had it right there. What do you want me to say? I just need to hurry up and do this. I'm tired. I'm tired as hell. Please.
She's like
I
a
still need to
kid.
go meet my guy. My guy goes to bed by 12 o'clock. Please. I'm currently in active addiction to fentanyl. I also use crystal meth.
If my mom doesn't have any fentanyl, she gets dope sick. It's like a really bad head cold, and that's when she will beg me for money. And when I tell her no, she'll tell me she hates me, she wants me to die.
I know. Imagine. So anyway, there's a TV show that shows these maybe every month, maybe it's every week. Oh, you have to buy it too? I didn't know that.
With the show?
Or maybe that's just like, oh, it's a documentary. Well, it's 9 seasons documentary, but they have free ones too. So if you were looking at intervention, aggressive confrontation, but it sounds like she could almost die from how much she's using. So it does have the highest risk, but she's already got high stakes there. So they do generally come in intervention style, like they get. It is very dangerous.
Less than a gram will kill you.
Yeah, she had to build up to that 9 grams.
The reason why it's so dangerous too is because the difference between like the slightest change is life or death. It's not like with lesser drugs like what am I thinking of?
Carfentanil or heroin or methadone.
I'm thinking of other pain management stuff before fentanyl came into the picture.
Probably methadone.
Just like those things that you can get pretty good off, like mess up a little bit, get
Yeah.
too much, and it doesn't necessarily kill you. Fentanyl is like this. We're talking micro amounts that boom, you're dead.
Right.
Micro between a good dose versus you're dead.
Yep. And so these are usually, you can tell they got everybody together. She walks in and they have an intervention. So that's how they do it.
My name's Jerry. How are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm good. You look fantastic.
Okay,
Come
I'm
on in.
going to leave now.
Come on in for a second.
Wow.
All I'm asking you to do is sit down and
You
chat with your
promised.
family for 15 minutes. And Josh is going to read something to you first.
Mom, the love I have for you and our family is unbreakable. I understand that this is not who you are deep down inside, and where the need for a coping mechanism comes from. You are such a strong person. I need to use that strength to fight this addiction.
Every night before I go to bed, I pray that I don't wake up to a call saying you're dead. You have me worrying about you like you're my kid, but you're my mom. You should be worrying about me. But I honestly feel like all you care about is drugs.
I'm hoping and asking you to take the help that's being offered to you today. I love you and hope you make the decision that benefits you and us kids.
Danielle, you have 5 children that love you very much. They have lost their father, and they don't need to lose their mother.
Please, my beautiful daughter, accept this help today and have a beautiful, happy life. Love your mom.
So, will you accept the help today?
Yes, we'll try.
Yes, you'll try? You'll go to treatment? I'm so proud of you, sweetheart. You're going to get your life back.
The time, baby. You can do it.
Well, maybe she did it. Damn.
I have clarity. I can think. I found my brain again. I don't even know who that was before. So, yeah, it's amazing how different I feel. Like a completely
She
different
still has her Mike Tyson tattoo.
person.
It's like right
She just
here.
looks more like herself, and just happier. And it's nice to actually have my mom back for a change.
I want to go to school for addictions counseling.
getting a career in that would be amazing.
That's
I'm excited
Oh.
for the future with my family members, my children, gaining their trust back. Just have hope for my recovery.
Yeah, so there's tons of these episodes, every demographic of the world that you can see, black, white, Latino, young, old. It's if you ever get a chance to watch some of those shows, it's yeah, obviously it's 16 seasons or whatever, right? It keeps
It's gonna go on forever.
People love
that. It's
intervention.
Crack. It's like crack.
It
When
is.
it comes to entertainment.
It is. So last few slides, just building your guidelines to benefit from a group. You help to establish trust. You express persistent reactions. Come prepared to group sessions. Decide for yourself what and how much to disclose. I say the measure of that is like disclose what is beneficial to the client. You don't want to be talking about yourself the whole fucking time. Like to be like, dude, what is this? Like, is this therapy for you or therapy for me? Be an active participant, be open to feedback, consider what you hear. Also experiment with new behavior in the group. Be aware of misusing jargon, as sometimes not everybody knows what you're talking about. Expect some disruption in your life. Expect to discover unfamiliar aspects of yourself. Listen closely and discriminately. Do not categorize yourself. Keep a journal. Do homework assignments. So these are all just suggestions. And then a summary. You could have division of responsibility, like how to achieve balance of sharing responsibility with other members. You could have somebody be the timer, somebody be when they call for a break, whatever it is, any degree of structuring. So create structure that will enable members to make maximum use of the group process. Opening the group sessions, like how to best open them. Maybe it is highs and lows of the week. Maybe it's like a song or a meditation bell you ring. And then how do you close them? Maybe lighting a candle and you blow it out when it's done for closing it. And then with the members, actively create trusting climate and expressing fears, hopes, concerns, reservations, and expectations regarding the group. Make themselves known to others in the group. And they're involved in the creation of the norms. In Girls Circle, they have you write all the rules up and you come up with the rules as like a team. So you have each girl make a rule, like don't speak over each other, don't do this, raise your hand. Establish personal and specific goals that will govern the group participation, then learn the basics of group process, especially how to be involved in the group interactions. So that's what you guys will be doing soon, the initial stage of a group. I know I'm just having you lead one, so you could pick the last group of like Girls Circle if you wanted to. But I still want to get you start to finish what it looks like. Some people absolutely love groups and some people don't like them at all. So like it's just all different. Agencies like them because you can bill 1,000 clients at one time. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like you can have huge, massive groups. And that's all I've got for today. Do you have any questions?
I'll add, if you give groups a chance in the beginning. No one likes it at first, just like no one likes public speaking right away.
That's true.
But once you get used to it, it changes, and it's what you get from the one-on-one is like tenfold if you get good at groups. So like this is coming from I've worked with every version of it. I'm a little more extroverted, so I kind of already did like it a little bit. But even the people I saw that were introverted, the ones who don't like it are ones who turn away too quickly. They're like, I don't like it, I just don't want to do it. Do my group for me. But the ones who are like, man, I don't like it, but I'm gonna keep trying. Eventually, they're like, no, I love groups.
Oh, do you guys rotate who leads those groups then too?
We can. I mean, we all have roles, and it's like there's an educator, there's OT comes in. Like sometimes someone's just like, I don't have time to do this. Can you do my group? Can you do the morning goals group? Can you do the skills based group? I'm the one that everybody gives it to if they can. If they don't want to do it, because I'll do all the groups.
And you're full time.
No, I pick up per diem, but I have 12-hour shifts when I go in.
So it's Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
It's whatever I pick up.
Like 8 to 8.
7 to 7. Yeah.
And then any weekends ever?
When I feel like it's Saturday or Sunday.
Huh. I want to end this just so it doesn't die for me.
I pick up whenever I feel. So it's like